Kyle, well, Chesterfield on Saturday, and it takes us back to the last time Chesterfield were here for that epic playoff quarter final. I know you didn't go on and get promoted, but that was special. Talk us through your memories of just less than a year ago.
No, it was a brilliant day, and obviously with the COVID situation, obviously it was one of the first few games the fans were allowed back in, and what an occasion it was for them to come back for a game to come back to. Yeah, it was an absolute thriller. It had everything in it really, and to nick it in the end. Obviously, we didn't go on to get to where we wanted to get to, but no, I thought it was a brilliant game and a great win for us.
Personally, you got 2 goals. It must have been such a buzz as I say, that everything around it, that the hugeness of the game, the fact that fans were allowed in, everything about it must have been very special.
Yeah, no, like I say, it was a very special day. It was great to see how together everyone was after the game, and no, it was like I say, it was just a shame we couldn't go all the way and that one step further and get the promotion. But we've got the target on that this year, and hopefully we can get that this year.
Chesterfield on Saturday, it's got another big game feel about it, hasn't it? You're both at the top end of the table, a huge crowd expected at Meadow Lane.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Speaking to a few people today, and it should be a big crowd, and that'll make it even more exciting. The fact that we obviously played them a few weeks ago, obviously we lost, but I think we owe them one after that. So for them to come here, especially after the last game we played Tuesday night, I thought it was brilliant. Maybe some of the best stuff we played this season, if not the best games. So it's not going to be easy for them, and everyone's really up for the game, and hopefully it could be a good one.
Yeah, you mentioned Tuesday night. You got the victory. You had a lot of chances. Both managers after the game said how well Notts played. So there's a real tick in the box. But do you worry as a side that you perhaps need to be a bit more ruthless, because on another night maybe that could have gone against you?
Yeah, absolutely. We spoke about that. It was hard not to go down that route too much, because obviously at the end of the day we won the game 3 points. But as you say, we could have finished them off early in the first half, to be honest. But we look back at it, we learn from that, and like I say, now it's sat full focus on the game tomorrow, and hopefully we can get a good result and put on a good show again for the fans.
And personally, I guess, how do I sum it up? It's been a streaky season for you in front of goal. How do you assess why that might be happening? You've been on a run where keep scoring. At the moment, you're not. I guess it's 2 questions in one here. How do you assess that? And do you feel pressure to score goals, or are you just well aware that you contribute in other ways as well?
Yeah, I don't feel pressure to score every game or every other game. I think the role I play for the team is much more than goals. If you look at the way we play, I sort of play a big part in that, and I don't worry about that too much. I know I've done it at this level before, I'll do it again, so it's just only a matter of time sort of thing. I won't let it get to me. I spoke with the gaffer, watching certain things, working on certain things, and it'll come. I know it will come, but the most important thing to me is for this club to get results and win games, and with the running we got at the minute, hopefully we can get a good amount of results in that.
Do you feel like as a club you're coming out the other side of the illness? The illness hit the camp a couple of weeks ago, where you tried to get a couple of games called off but failed. You got through those games with 3 points from 2 matches, which was a decent return, I guess. Do you feel now that you're out the other side of that?
Yeah, I think we're getting through it. I think there's a few that are still slightly struggling, but no, it seems to be, like you say, coming out the other side, and as long as everyone's okay, that's the most important thing. But no, people like Alex Lacey the other night, he's been struggling. He ran himself into the ground, and Connell as well, and we got a clean sheet from that. So no, it's just important to do the right things, rest and recover, and make sure everyone's okay to prepare for the next game, which we have done.
Charlie Slater, the Notts County correspondent, said as long as Notts County are there and thereabouts going into the home stretch, he feels very confident. In fact, he said, you will make the playoffs. I actually pushed him on that, and he guaranteed it. But you kind of agree with him that as long as you're in touch, and obviously at the moment you're inside, but as long as you're in touch going into that stretch, do you see that's something that you can achieve?
Yeah, I believe, definitely. I think as a group we believe we can achieve it. At the minute, it's just taking it game by game, ticking game off, getting a result, and I'm sure, it will come. We're not getting too focused on the games down the line, and we know the fixtures. We've got a good run in, which is great for us, but there's no easy game in this league, as you know. We've seen it before, so we've just got to keep doing the right things. I think it's a good thing that we got a bit of a break in the next few weeks from having a Saturday, Tuesday for it feels like a lifetime sort of thing. So that'll do us good as well, I think, to work on a few things on the training ground and tidy up on a few things. And just focus on, like I say, just taking it game by game, and hopefully we can get a result.